We got a $10 donation from Sketzer that says, "Thanks for the great work, guys, that y'all are doing. Also, kill those animals and save those frames." And it looks like the runners are ready to get going, so here we go.
Hello everybody, welcome to Ironsword. I guess while we're finishing this setup, I thought I'd quick explain just the premise of this game, since this is a really short and fast-paced speedrun, and it's going to be kind of a challenge to explain all of the tech involved. So this game is divided into 5 worlds. For the first 4, there's 2 halves to the world, basically. They need to find a golden object and give to an animal king in order to gain access to the second half. And then they're supposed to get a attack spell that lets them actually kill the boss, which is the first 4 are themed after the 4 elements. And then the final world has where Malkill, the final boss, is.
Spelling is hard.
Right. Are we doing the countdown? Or?
Somebody have a microphone.
Okay. All right, can you guys hear us?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah, we cannot hear you at all.
What?
We're counting you down back here.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we can't.
All right.
Well, how about if he holds up the hand then?
Right.
Doing the finger.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Oh, you count down.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gotcha.
All right. 3,
2,
2, 1,
1,
go! All right. So this is the win stage. Avoiding these cookie monster-looking enemies here, and then kind of doing a really tight jump to get the golden egg here without having to climb all the way up the mountain and fall back down the slopes. And then give that to the Eagle King to get to the second half. And then do you want to explain the bird?
Yes, the bird. So they get up to the eagle, and from what we understand, the cutscene, the length of time it takes to get up, and where it positions you after you land is all entirely random. So they hope to get on the right frame to put them as far to the left as they can get, and as quickly as they can. But you're kind of at the mercy of the game at that point.
Yeah. So then 2 orders of business before they go fight the air boss are to get the Windbane spell, which they need to actually damage it, along with avoiding a really heavy knockback effect from its shots. Then also to collect these magic bubbles. That's both because they need magic to use the Windbane spell, but it's also part of setting up for a glitch to actually give them unlimited magic. And this game is so well programmed that all it takes to get unlimited magic is to just fill up your bar completely, and
You have unlimited magic.
You've got
after
unlimited
that.
magic.
One thing to note, though, this game does not have continues. So if they lose their lives, that's GG.
Yeah, past the Earth stage, there's no more continues. So going into this secret room here just to get the magic bubbles is part of setting up the glitch. One of several glitches, I might add, in this game.
Another thing to note is that this game has no iframes, so if any enemy decides to come by and hit them multiple times, they can very easily die at any given time.
They're also hoping to get some, depending on their route, I should say, they're generally hoping to get some magic drops from the Air Fiend's shots.
All right, so what you just saw on Scav screen is another glitch. What happened there is something we call spell preservation. So what happens is we go through it with our spell, and we try to pick up the Ironsword piece using that spell while jumping near the exit. As soon as you land, normally it would take away all of your magic and the spell that you currently have, but if you exit before that, it allows you to keep the spell for the next level, which allows us to take items in the air.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, along with all of the magic and the magic glitch, unless their magic bar is completely empty. That will actually cancel out the infinite magic glitch if they end a stage with nothing magic left. So because of the spell preservation glitch, they can actually completely skip going into the underwater section of the water realm and finding the Blight Water spell. But an unfortunate side effect of that, though, is that they have no protection from the knockback effect of Water Fiend's shots, although it is easier to hit him this way, but after they kill him, they're gonna do a little bit of manipulation to try to avoid getting juggled by Water's last shots, and
Scav through.
Okay, Scav got
JamEvil
through.
through.
Jam.
nice.
through.
3 out of 4 got past without Water Juggle. Let's see if Gyre gets it.
And all
It's
four
close
good.
enough.
Yeah,
all right.
he took a death, but he still made it without the juggle. I mean, that can take over a minute if it's a really bad one. So, going into the shop here. Oh, this game has a shop system, by the way, to buy the Silver Fleece spell, which you can use 3 times and makes you invincible to projectile attacks. And then they're also using the spell preservation glitch again to get the Golden Crown without having to do a bunch of sliding tunnel puzzle areas here. They do need to be careful not to be too close to the door when they collect the Golden Crown, or else that'll soft lock the game. Okay, so once they go into the second half of the Fire Realm, they do have to go get the Fire Smite spell now. They're not able to use the Windbane spell through the Preservation glitch to actually hit the Fire Fiend. You can also buy armor upgrades from shops too, and just the fact that they're not doing that, I mean, once they're past like this point or so, it makes it really, really easy to die just out of nowhere if you get juggled by an enemy badly enough.
Yeah, but buying armor is slow, so why do that?
Yep.
And honestly, it wouldn't really matter because if your luck is really bad, some of these guys will just spawn right underneath you and instant kill.
So the Water Fiend's a little slower of a fight just because its head disappears after every hit. So they're trying to just get 2 shots out so that they'll be largely guaranteed a hit per cycle.
And you notice them walking back and forth on the platform as well to help guarantee that.
Yeah, and then collecting the Ironsword piece using their spell while they're up against the exit is continuing the spell preservation glitch.
So you'll see that Jam is about ready to run into Mr. Spoopy here.
Yeah, there's a decent chance that a ghost can spawn right on top of them here and kill you instantly.
Which is fine.
Yeah, the Earth stage is largely done as intended. There isn't any really big skip here, and then depending on how their live situation is, they might pop up to collect an extra one up there too. Just because once they're past this point, they're no longer able to continue. So
Scav just fell down, so that's going to be about 15, 18 seconds right there to get it back up.
and the final boss of this game is extremely difficult too. So they want as many lives as they can when they get there. Got the ghost
And that
juggle
was a
there.
ghost juggle right there.
There is
jump in here?
there's also an alternate strat they can use to fight the Earth Fiend. It's a lot safer. If they're doing okay for lives and health, they'll be just casting the Silver Fleece spell and getting in his face. But Earth has a broken hitbox too, so you can just leave back to the entrance to the room, and you can actually still hit him for some reason.
As you see, feasel blue here, so he'll come back and he just hits him off screen instead.
Yeah, because Earth's hitbox is still there even though you moved away. And then JamEvil did
Oh, that is unfortunate.
That's
for
unfortunate,
Scav.
yeah. But Jam did a glitch with collecting the final piece of the Ironsword with going into the menu at a certain point so that he was able to skip part of the fanfare for getting it.
Oh,
So getting out of Earth and into Icefire Mountain, the final world, is a lot of platforming here.
And seeing Scav die there just shows how brutal running this game is without any armor or anything. It's very, very difficult.
and RNG can be really nasty.
And I believe they were also trying to avoid hitting a certain chest during that climb too, and wasting a key. Because they need that key to get the 7 League boots in the first part of Icefire Mountain, which
they are required.
Yeah, it increases your both horizontal and vertical jumping distance, and that's just required to do the platforming to get to the final boss.
I think you have time for a quick donation if you have one.
Alrighty, we got a $400 donation from Trudor that says, the price of movies has gone up. Thank you to all the runners for playing games and showing us the faster way of playing games. Donation splits up $100 each to the 4 runners' choices of Ironsword, Wizards, and Warriors.
Okay. So after Jam and then later Feasel and Gyre get through this cave section here, they're going to be fighting Malkill, the final boss. And Malkill is basically a refight with the 4 elemental fiends, only they're these floating heads that all have these kind of particular orbits. And there's a little bit of manipulation they're going to attempt to do to get them to orbit and kind of and leave Kuros alone instead of doing what you'll usually do, which is just to juggle you into the air. And then, because the goal is just to get through this fight with using the Silver Fleece spell so that their shots aren't hurting you. I mean, the AI and mechanics for this final battle are actually pretty complex, because each fiend has a different orbit shape, and then there's an order that they kind of, one of them becomes the primary and starts shooting at you.
It starts off with Earth, but they want to try and keep Earth because it's by far the easiest one to deal with.
By the way,
that's a really good fight, too.
Time is going to be, once it fades, and
time. He's living a pretty good fight too. Because there's an order they're trying to kill them into to avoid the game skipping ahead in the sequence because of a glitch. So that makes it harder to keep the fight under control if that happens.
Gyre's on his last life, so it's going to be really close.
Oh, Feasel's about to finish here. Time.
Time for Feasel.
Well done.
Gyre should be okay.
Ooh.
Come on. One more hit. Hey!
Time.
And I think Gyre got the quick kill too.
Yep.
All right, well done. Good race.
Quick kill is just where the screen fades out and the ending starts a little bit faster.
All right, and that was Ironsword.
Good job, everybody.
Well done.
Alrighty, great job to those runners. Did a great job. We got a couple donations here. We got $50 from Rex Saucy that says, loving these obscure NES games. I remember this one from some old random non-Nintendo Power magazine I used to read for hours. Glad to see it in action after all these years. We got $50 from Hitcherland that says, really enjoying SGDQ. Please take my film's worth of money. Also, it always seems like the announcers are having a great time. We got $100 from Danny143 that says, I've been watching GDQ events for 3 years now, and I'm loving every minute of it. Great job to all the runners, readers, crew, and all the wonderful people that keep these events amazing. Donation goes to Reader's Choice.